God, in his mercy, chose to spare Noah and his family from the flood, instructing Noah to build an ark, a great, massive vessel that would carry them through the storm that was about to devastate the earth. Noah, obedient to God's command, began the arduous task of building the ark. For years, Noah labored, constructing this enormous ship as a symbol of God's mercy and a refuge for the coming judgment. During this time, Noah did not just build the ark, he also preached righteousness to the people, warning them of the impending flood and urging them to repent and turn back to God. Yet the people mocked him. They scoffed at Noah and his warnings, choosing to continue in their wicked ways, blind to the judgment that was fast approaching. As Noah and his family finished the ark, the rains began to fall. The skies opened, and the waters poured down upon the earth in torrents. The floodgates of heaven were opened, and the waters beneath the earth began to rise. It was as if all of creation was being undone. For 40 days, the rain fell without ceasing, and the waters rose, covering the earth. The flood waters increased steadily, covering everything in their path, and soon the entire earth was submerged under water. The ark, carrying Noah and his family, was lifted above the earth, floating on the face of the waters. As the waters rose higher, they reached the highest mountains, covering them by over 20 feet. Every living thing that moved on the earth, every animal, bird, and creeping thing, died. The judgment of God was complete. There was no place to hide, no escape. The righteous judgment of God had fallen upon the earth, and all who had rejected his mercy were swept away. The cries of those who had once mocked Noah filled the air as the waters closed over them, but there was no one left to hear. It was too late. The flood was not only a sign of God's judgment, but also a manifestation of his holiness. Even though the destruction of all life on the earth was a terrible thing to witness, it was necessary. God, in his justice, could not allow sin to go unpunished. The death of all living things was a direct consequence of the wickedness of man. It was a reminder that sin cannot exist in the presence of a holy God without consequences. Yet even in this judgment, God's mercy was evident in the saving of Noah and his family, who were preserved through the flood, and in the creation of the ark, which was a symbol of hope and salvation.